when I went to do the book, the second book, Sacrifice, and it's about the boy Mark Kilroy, who was down in Matamoros, Mexico, was kidnapped off the streets in spring break and used as a human sacrifice. It's a very powerful story. Made national news. The Kilroy family stunned the world when they stood at a press conference and said, "Pray for the men who killed our son. Pray that they will come to realize the evil that they had done and that their souls will be saved." Now that was stunning. I was at that press conference. I got to hear it. I got to see it. I got to participate in it. And I can guarantee you these people meant what they said. So, as luck would have it, after interviewing the Kilroys, I was fortunate enough to get an exclusive interview with them. After interviewing the Kilroys, they asked me if I would write a book about what happened to Mark, and I said, "Yes, I will. I'll be glad to." So I put this book proposal together, and I thought, oh boy, this is just going to be thousands of book publishers out there just waiting to hear about the Kilroys, and about this. So I approached St. Martin's Press, which is the one that published Man to Man. And I said, "Hey guys, I got this great book. What is it, Bob?" And I said, "It's about that Kilroy." "Oh man, send it to us." So I sent it to them, and they called me back and they said, "We're not interested." I said, "Why not?" "Well, you're telling the Kilroy story." That's what I thought I was supposed to do. I mean, here's a family lost a son, they suffered. I mean, these people suffered bitterly. It's a tale that can really help young people. Well, we want you to tell us about Adolfo de Jesus Constanzo. That's who we want to know about. The killer. They wanted to know about his drug smuggling ring. They wanted to know about his homosexual activity. They wanted to know how many people he had killed. They wanted to know about Santeria, and they wanted to know about Palomayombe, and all of the dark, ugly underside of this. That's what the people want to read about. And at first I was sort of mad, and I thought, well, that's not so. But unfortunately, it is so. People are fascinated by the underbelly. So I turned the book around and I started taking it to the, quote, religious publishing houses, and we sold it to Word because they were interested in letting the Kilroys tell their story with the twist of how they felt about the spiritual aspects of it. One passage in here I just dearly enjoyed writing. Now, please understand, when I say I dearly enjoy writing about such a terrible topic, it's not that I'm enjoying it in that way, but it's a challenge. And when you work at a job and you work hard and you have a hard challenge and you feel like you have done something to master it, then you really enjoy it. And there's one section in the book in which Helen Kilroy is laying in her bed at night and she's debating to herself, what is the value of a human sacrifice? Of what value was her son's death? And it was a challenge to capture this woman's mind, to take you into it, to let this mother suffer and let you suffer with her and come to the conclusions. I started not to tell you, but I guess maybe I ought to at least. She came to the conclusion that there was no value in human sacrifice but one, and that was the human sacrifice of Jesus Christ. And in there was all the value in the world, and all the escape, and all the salvation, and all the goodness in the world. But the death of her son as a human sacrifice had absolutely no value to anyone.